This is Post 41 Evanston Outlaw Baseball on MyLocalRadio.com and on the air at KNYN 99.1 FM, The Big Dog. Evanston Outlaw Baseball is brought to you by Auto Farm Chevrolet, Bear River Dental, The Best Western, Dunbar Inn and Legal Tender Restaurant, Elling Ford Brothers, Evanston Regional Hospital, Freeway Tire, Hoover Chiropractic, Dr. McKay Frankham, Mountain West Business Solutions, Plains Tire, Rocky Mountain Sign, T-Bar Body Shop, Trona Valley Federal Credit Union, the Come On In Casper, Uintah County School District Number 1, West Star Printing, and by Rocky Mountain Yeti. Now, Outlaw fans, let's head to the Diamond for today's game.
Welcome back to Paul J. WATAHA Complex, side of the 2021 CE State Tournament. And we have our state finals matchup set. It's Gillette versus Evanston. Game 1 pitch is about 14 minutes away. Before we continue any further, I want to give a quick apology for our internet connection that dropped right before the final out of the game. We did record that out for you, and we will have that played in the middle of this pregame show. Matter of fact, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we will play that final out of the 14-0 win in the semifinals for Evanston over Lovell, and we will set the scene on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaw Baseball on KNYN 99.1 FM and MyLocalRadio.com.
Wyoming is unique. When it comes to high school sports, we might travel 6 hours to a game, but when we get there, we know the other team, their parents, and the coaches. Wyoming is like one small town with really long streets. When your travels take you to Evanston, always stay with your friends at the Best Western Dunbar Inn. Clean, comfortable rooms, a restaurant serving healthy, delicious food, and breakfast is always included. If you're bringing the team or following the team, stay with us every time you're in Evanston. The Best Western Dunbar Inn.
Gee, Tommy, you look amazing. Did you try something different with your enamel?
No way. I wouldn't do anything to alter these pearly whites, but I did see Dr. McKay Frankham, who told me if I didn't floss, I could miss up 35% of food particles.
Really? He told you that?
Yep, and you know what? He's 100% right. I started flossing, and now I look better than ever.
Wow, I want to see Dr. McKay Frankham.
Well, give him a call. 307-789-8910. Easy to remember, right?
That's super easy. Dr. McKay Frankham at 307-789-8910. I'll call today.
There's only one podcast that tells you everything you need to know about America's game in the Cowboy State.
307 Baseball.
Hear from great guests, know what games and players to keep an eye on, and don't miss the Coaches and Media Poll, hosted by Matthew Peterson.
Yeah, I mean, this is the chess game that I've been talking about.
ELAN OLLIFF.
Means so much more to the Rangers when they're going to get ready to take on Gillette.
And Cullen Holt.
So the games that really count are already here. We've been building up to it.
Don't miss 307 Baseball every Thursday during baseball season on MyLocalRadio.com or wherever you get your podcasts.
Game 1 of the CE State Tournament Finals featuring the Evanston Outlaws taking on the Gillette Riders, a rematch from our semifinal last night where Gillette was able to come away with a 5-4 victory thanks to a 3-run RBI triple in the top of the 7th by, I believe it was, I'm looking at the thing right now, I believe it was Carver Partlow who got the triple that won the game for the Gillette Riders and sent them to the championship. And now Evanston, with a 14-0 win over Lovell, punched their ticket for the championship. We had an unfortunate technical error happen during the final out of that game. Here is the final out of the game. We were able to record it, and we're going to play it for you in the pregame show right now. And here. Sorry about that. Our internet just went out, so we are working on getting that back as soon as possible as the 1-2 is fouled into the fence. And it'll hold 2 balls, 2 strikes. One, two. Swing and a miss. And the Outlaws are headed to the state finals. Your final score, Evanston 14, Level nothing. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaw Baseball on K9 and mylocalradio.com. Also, got to give credit where credit is due. Let's talk about the Jimmy John's Freaky Fast recap for that game. Evanston thoroughly dominated that one. 14-0 is really all you need to know. A combined 1-hitter for the team as Davey Webb went 2 2/3 innings pitched. No hits, no runs, and 2 walks and a strikeout. They pulled him right at the 30-pitch mark because he did not need any rest after 30 pitches, and the idea is Davey Webb's going to start this one. So Davey Webb will get game 1 after only pitching 30 pitches in the elimination semifinal. So this will be a matchup that favors the Outlaws in pitching-wise, especially with Webb already throwing 30 pitches, and he looked great doing it. He did a lot of pitch to contact, letting his defense do the rest of the work for him. And that's how you become an effective pitcher, especially in the postseason. That's your Jimmy John's Freaky Fast recap for the elimination semifinal, brought to you by Jimmy John's on 113 Front Street in Evanston, or Fast and Fresh Meat. Let's go ahead and give you our Dr. McKay Franklin Precision Play of the Game, brought to you by Dr. McKay Franklin Precision Dentistry for the whole family. Call 307-789-8910. No, you did not miss the game. We are doing our abbreviated postgame show for the game that cut out early because of internet. Anyways, here's your precision play of the game. Evanston won 14-0. Look at this. A line drive right at the first baseman. Leap by Breckenridge. He gloves it, and that is your Dr. McKay Franklin Precision play of the game. Evanston versus Gillette in Game 1 of the C State Tournament Championship Series, I guess you could say. Finals, state finals, whatever you'd like to say. But it's going to all come down to these two teams. Gillette wins. They will be crowned the C-State champions of 2021. Evanston wins. They force a winner-take-all Game 2 tomorrow at noon. And we'll have that on mylocalradio.com with our good friend Cullen Holt, if that happens. Let's go ahead and take a quick break. When we come back, we'll continue getting you set up for this First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaw Baseball on mylocalradio.com.
The big difference that sets Freeway Tire apart from other tire stores is the fact that we care. We care about the customer service we provide, we care about selling quality products at fair prices, and we care about your vehicle. So when you're looking for tires or having work done on your vehicle, everything from maintenance to major repairs, make sure you take it to the company that really cares, Freeway Tires, on Bear River Drive in Evanston. Stop in today or schedule an appointment with us online at freewaytires.com.
There's a reason Rocky Mountain Yeti is Southwest Wyoming's #1 dealer. Come in and see what all the buzz is about. Voted Best of Evanston by you. Best of Evanston in new car sales, used car sales, and Best of Evanston in service. We have the best selection of inventory in town, paired with our legendary 20-year, 200,000-mile warranty. Come see us today at one of our 2 locations, 100 Wasatch Road or Yeti on 3rd next to Walmart.
Welcome back to Paul J. WATAHA Complex. The managers, Nick Small and Sam Stearns, meeting at the home plate to have the final conversation. Here's the situation once again. Gillette wins. They'll be crowned the 2021 C State champions. Evanston gets the win, and they will force a Game 2 where winner takes all tomorrow. So it's kind of a similar situation if you were to equate it to the World Series. Gillette would be up 3-2 in Game 6, and it's Evanston's job to force a Game 7. So that is how you're going to equate this one. And if they do force a winner-take-all game, it'll be tomorrow at noon. Our good friend Cullen Holt will have that on mylocalradio.com starting at noon with that one. I will be up in Teton County for the conference doubleheader between Evanston and Jackson. Time changes to those games, by the way. It was originally 1 and 3:30. Now it is 2 and 4:30 in Jackson. We'll have pregame 15 minutes before first pitch of Game 1, so that'll be 1:45 of that one. Excited to see that as the West, after Rock Springs getting one from Jackson, now is a bit of an interesting situation. Evanston sweeps Jackson tomorrow, and they will clinch a top 2 spot and give Rock Springs an opportunity to climb up to 3. So big games on the AA ranks tomorrow in Teton County between the Outlaws and the Giants. 4 minutes away from first pitch. We're going to come back, take a break. When we come back, we'll have it for you here in Game 1 of the 2021 C Championship Finals on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaw Baseball on K9 and MyLocalRadio.com.
The best cement comes from Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. They've been mixing cement for every type of job for generations. Major construction, road and bridge, cement blocks, foundations, sidewalks, curb and gutter, cement steps, septic tanks and water troughs. No job is too large or too small. Make sure you get the best quality cement available at the best prices. Always get your cement from Ellingford Brothers. Call today. Ellingford Brothers, we know cement. 307-789-1515.
As your local Ricoh, Toshiba, and Sharp dealer, Mountain West Business Solutions represents quality office equipment that lasts. We work with each client to understand your workflow, your goals, and your bottom line. Whether you lease or purchase office equipment, we have many ways to work with you to provide the best products at the best value. We also service and provide supplies for HP printers. Call Mountain West Business Solutions today. Let us help you find the best solutions for you and your business.
In May of 2019, Uintah County School District Number 1 became the first school district in Wyoming to achieve a certified Level 1 on high reliability schools by the Rosanna Leadership Center. We're focusing on 3 levels. Level 1 is a safe and collaborative culture. Level 2, effective teaching in every classroom. And Level 3 is a guaranteed and viable curriculum. We are certified Level 1 in safe and collaborative culture. This is Superintendent Ryan Thomas. Congratulations to everyone in our district. Keep up the great work.
Uintah County School District Number 1, Pathway to Excellence.
The Outlaws getting introduced before the start of a state finals game, something I'm sure they will remember for a very, very, very long time as we are getting ever closer to first pitch of Game 1 of the state finals here at the 2021 C State Tournament. Evanston versus Gillette. Evanston, it is their job to win game number 1 today and force a winner-take-all Game 2 tomorrow. Let's introduce you to the teams for this championship matchup. Actually, we'll go ahead and do that after the break. They're going to play the national anthem. So we're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll have the starting lineups for this championship game. Evanston is the assigned visiting team, so they will be batting first in the top of the first when we come back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Post 41 Baseball on MyLocalRadio.com.
America keeps moving, and Auto Farm Chevrolet is here to help you keep rolling. Whether you need a brand new vehicle or service on one you already own, Auto Farm Chevrolet is here to lend a helping hand. Our certified mechanics are knowledgeable, and our sales team takes the time to get to know you and what your needs are. Stop in today, Auto Farm Chevrolet, 624 Front Street, Evanston. Evanston's community-driven dealer.
What do you do when you lose a tooth?
Put it under your pillow. Under my pillow. Like a treasure chest so you could put it in.
Why do you do that?
Because then the tooth fairy comes for the tooth fairy. So the tooth fairy can come get them.
And then what happens?
I get money.
We may not be the tooth fairy, but we can still take care of your teeth. Bear River Dental in Evanston.
Stories from your own backyard.
Anyway, he was a prominent member of Butch Cassidy's gang. The other was Butch himself, and then Bub Meeks were the 3 that robbed the bank, and they took off up Montpelier Canyon, and there was a volunteer posse put together that was going to go chase them, but they got into the canyon and thought there might be an ambush, so the volunteers got scared.
Listen to the Moments in History podcast every Tuesday on mylocalradio.com or wherever you get your podcasts.
This First Bank of Wyoming broadcast of Outlaws Baseball is brought to you in part by Hoover Chiropractic. Dr. Todd Hoover does all the chiropractic work you need, as well as blood work, dietary supplements, a weight loss program, x-rays, and he can help you get rid of migraines and allergies.
Welcome back to Paul J. WATAHA Complex as the teams are being asked to recite the code of sportsmanship before we get started in this first game of the C-Team State Finals. We're resetting things real quick as Evanston will come in as the team that has to strike first if they're going to get a state championship. They have no choice but to win this championship game. Apologies, we have some interesting stuff going on right now. As the Outlaws get ready for this big game against Gillette. Winners of the game last night was Gillette. And if Evanston is to do what they want to do, and that's win a state championship at the C level, it'll be on them to win this game as the Outlaws will bat first. Leading it off for the Outlaws, it's going to be Gavin Oliver, the second baseman. Davey Webb, the pitcher, bats second. Cohen Morrow, the shortstop, bats third. Brecken Rich, the first baseman, bats in the cleanup spot. Jackson Osborne, the catcher, bats fifth. Riker Pace, the third baseman, bats sixth. Damian Kamen, the left fielder, bats seventh. Zane Leland, the right fielder, bats eighth. And Ryder Wilson, the center fielder, will bat ninth. Starting pitcher for the Gillette Riders, we've got Kason Luftus for the Riders. As Gavin Oliver steps in, Luftus, the right-hander, goes from the windup, and first pitch down to the dirt, misses for ball one. First pitch thrown at 4:03 p.m. As Luftus sets around the chest, kicks and deals the 1-0. There you go. That one in the zone. Oliver thought about offering, but instead, it's a 1-ball, 1-strike count. Luftus, the right-hander, delivering to Oliver, the right-handed batter, and the 1-1. This one hit down the third base line, right into the glove of Part Lau. Throw across the diamond for out number one. I'll bring up Davey Webb, the pitcher, with one down. And this game was an absolute classic last night. Low-scoring 5-4 game that really kind of blew up in the last two innings. So this game has the makings of being a matchup worthy of a championship at the end. First pitch to Webb, swing on and miss for strike one. Loftus looking into the glove of Bevan Evanston. And the 0-1. Inside, ball one. Let's go ahead and introduce you to the defensive alignment of the Gillette Riders. We have Dustin Keller in left, Riddick Osborne in center, Coulter Persifield in right, and infield featuring Jackson Newsom at first, Jarrett Black at second, Carver Partlow at third, and Mason Kubacher at shortstop as the 1-1 finds the zone. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Or actually, no, he missed it. My apologies. 2 balls, 1 strike against Davey Webb, pitcher pitching to the pitcher. Righty to righty as well. Loftus with the 2-1. Swing and a miss for strikeouts. Number 1, actually, so I was right. It was a strikeout. So
Next up, number 2.
2 down. And that'll bring up Cohen Morrow, the shortstop. Morrow into the batter's box from the right-handed side of the chalk. Loftus, first pitch, throws that one way low. His release point almost had him in a pike position like he was a diver. No balls, no strikes, 1 ball to Morrow. Sunlight's starting to come out, so trying to make sure our electronics is in the shade so it doesn't overheat. The 1-0 on the way. That one down low, 2 balls, no strikes.
Fight, let's go.
Strike to Cohen Morrow. Loftus sets at the chest and the 2-0. This one lifted into center field. Osborne, actually the shortstop. Kubacher will make the grab, and that's 3 down for the Riders. So we're off to the bottom of the first, where Gillette will have their first go at it. No score on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Evanston Baseball and K9 and MyLocalRadio.com.
The best place to stay when you're in Casper, Wyoming is the Come On In Hotel and Suites. This beautiful log hotel offers 5 hot tubs, 1 pool, a fitness center, and fabulous indoor atrium. Offering jacuzzi and fireplace suites, the guest rooms are comfortable and relaxing. Plus, every stay includes a delicious extended continental breakfast. Whenever you're in Casper, stay at the best place. Come On In Hotel and Suites. Come on in today. Come On In Hotel and Suites, Casper. As one of the region's most visited websites, MyLocalRadio.com is here to serve you. Catch up on local and regional news and information. Buy, sell, or trade your good used items on the radio classifieds. Check the weather forecast or catch our live coverage of your high school teams in action, all on MyLocalRadio.com. Like us on Facebook so you never miss a giveaway, and visit MyLocalRadio.com today to stream it all live.
Welcome back to Paul J. WATAHA Complex as we enter the bottom of the first. No score on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard after the Outlaws go down 1-2-3. And now we'll see Davey Webb for the second game in a row. He pitched 30 pitches, so they were able to bring him back, but he will, no matter what he does, he's not available for tomorrow. Carson Loftus, the pitcher, first pitch in the zone from Webb for strike 1. Let's introduce you to the batting order of the Riders. We've got Carson Loftus, the pitcher, batting first. Bevan Evanston, the catcher, batting second. Jackson Newsom, the first baseman, batting third. Carver Partlow, the cleanup man. Fly ball into right field. Leland makes the grab for out number 1. Mason Kubacher, the shortstop, batting 5th. Dustin Keller, the left fielder, batting 6th. Jarrett Black, the second baseman, batting 7th. Coulter Percival, the right fielder, batting 8th. And Riddick Osborne, the center fielder, batting 9th. Bevan Evanston will face pitcher Davey Webb for the Outlaws. First pitch to Evanston, finds the zone for strike 1. And Webb looks to be just kind of picking up right where he left off. Outfield for the Outlaws, starting in left, Damon Kamen, Ryder Wilson in center, and Zane Leland in right. We'll give it in the infield after the 0-1 is outside in the dirt. Great grab by catcher Jackson Osborne. His battery mate is Davey Webb. Infield with Breckenridge at first, Gavin Oliver at second, Riker Pace at the hot corner, and Cohen Morrow at shortstop. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, nobody on, and no score here in the bottom of the first. Webb delivers to Gillette's Evanston. Misses inside, ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike to Evanston. Stepping into the right-handed side of the batter's box in his red Gillette jersey. Black numerals, Evanston in their blue tops, white numerals. The 2-1 finds the zone for strike 2, and Webb makes good location. Webb from the stretch with nobody on. And the 2-2 offering, fastball. That one just inside, and it's going to result in ball 3. I was about to say I had 2-2. They bring him back, and it's 3 balls, 2 strikes. Webb with a full count offering, righty versus righty in the delivery. That one inside, ball 4, and Bevan Evanston will take his base. That'll bring up Jackson Newsom with 1 down and 1 on. Good crowd for both teams. Truly worthy of the championship status of this game. Throwback to first. Great attempt by Breckenridge to apply the tag to Bevan Evanston, but he's back in time. First pitch to Newsom. Outside, good snag by Osborne. Ball 1. The 1-0, fouled up and over the screen onto the net and rolling away. So it'll be 1 ball, 1 strike to Newsom. Carver Partlow, the hero from last night, stands on deck. I believe it was Partlow. I would have to double check, but throw back to first to try to get the runner at first. That is Evanston. Yeah, it was Carver Partlow who hit the game-winning triple for Gillette in the game 1, I guess you could say, of this, what's become a 3-game series last night. The 1-1 finds the zone from Webb, and it's 1 ball, 2 strikes to Jackson Newsom. Throw back to first, and diving back to get back in time is Evanston. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Davey Webb, the right-handed ace for the Outlaws, versus Jackson Newsom, the first baseman. He fouls that one off to stay alive. So we'll hold that 1-2 as we are, I believe, approaching the hottest part of the day. In game 1, we had a light breeze blowing through, and that was very nice. The 1-2 on the way. Chopper right at the second baseman. Morrow throws to first. They'll let the runner get to second, but it'll be a fielder's choice. Cohen Morrow on to first, and that's out number 2 with a runner on second. I'll now bring up Carver Partlow. Last night in the top of the 7th, he drove one deep into the corner into left field, scored 3, and that ended up being the game-winning runs for Gillette. First pitch inside part of the zone from Webb for strike 1. Last night was one of those games where, even though we are an Evanston broadcast, out as a general baseball fan, you had to enjoy every minute of it. 0-1 misses down low, ball 1, so 1 ball, 1 strike. And as soon as this game was over, people left this complex thinking, this is not the last time we're going to see these two teams, as Partlow fouls it across the first base line. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 down, and a runner on second. No score on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Webb goes from the stretch, sets around the belt, and the 1-2. This one hit right up the center to Webb. He's going to easily flick it over to Rich for out number 3. And no runs, no hits, and it is no score. We're headed to the second on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaw Baseball on K9 and MyLocalRadio.com.
When you're looking for one location that is centrally located in Wyoming to host a business meeting or corporate retreat, always consider the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper first. With meeting rooms and amenities that everyone can enjoy at the Come On In is the best place to host events. The rustic decor, fireplaces, jacuzzis, pool, and large indoor atrium will make your event memorable. Call today and find out the ways we can help make your event a success. Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper. Call 307-472-6300.
The importance of saving and learning how to use money wisely can be taught from a very young age. At Trona Valley Federal Credit Union, we offer youth accounts to help kids learn to save, borrow, and spend responsibly. Our youth accounts are special, just like the kids in our community. Check out our See You Grow, See You Learn, and See You Prosper accounts for kids 0 to 18. These accounts are great to start managing finances. Open a youth account today for $1. TronaValley.com, member NCUA.
Off to the bottom of the second as we are no score through one. And the Gillette Riders will have
now batting
the 5, 6, 7, or excuse me, Evanston batters, excuse me, on the 4, 5 hit, 4, 5, 6 batters. Breckenridge will lead it off for the Outlaws as Cason Loftus will start inning number 2 of work. First pitch inside. Ball 1 to Brecken. Sun has come out here in the game 2 of the doubleheader for Evanston as Rich pops this one into foul territory. It'll hit just shy of the Evanston dugout off of first base, and it's 1 ball, 1 strike. Rich back into the right-handed side of the batter's box. Loftus sets around the chest, and the 1-1. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Loftus got 1 strikeout in the first inning. As Rich steps in. And the 1-2. Swing and a miss for out number 1.
Next up, Jackson Osborne.
That'll bring up Jackson Osborne. Osborne had 2 at-bats last game up. He went on a fielder's choice and reached on an error. Steps into the right-handed side of the batter's box with white batting gloves. First pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 1. The 0-1 up high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Cason Loftus. The 1-1 goes off of the dirt and off the helmet of Bevan Evanston. So 2 balls, 1 strike to Jackson Osborne with 1 down after Breckenridge struck out to lead off the inning. Standing on deck, you've got Riker Pace, the third baseman for Evanston. As Osborne still in that right-handed side of the batter's box. The 2-1 on the way. Finds the zone, and we're all tied up. It's a ballerina count, 2-2. Osborne waiting for the 2-2 offering, and fouled into the screen. Will hold at the same count. 2 balls, 2 strikes to the catcher, Jackson Osborne. Riker Pace stands on deck. Damian Kamen in the hole if the inning does get to him, as we already have 1 down after Breckenridge struck out to begin the second. Second strikeout victim for Cason Loftus, excuse me. here in game 1 of the state finals at the C level. 2-2 down low in the dirt, inside to the right-handed Jackson Osborne, and it's a full count. Big battle here. No score on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Evanston still looking for their first base runner as Osborne will foul that one, and it almost loops directly into the Evanston dugout. It'll hold 3 balls, 2 strikes. Evanston went down 1-2-3 in the first, and Breckenridge struck out to lead off the second. On the other hand, Bevan Evanston worked a walk to become the only base runner in the game as Osborne pops this one way up high. Black waving off the crowd and makes the grab for out number 2. You can tell that this Gillette fan base knows with every out, they climb closer and closer to a state title. As Riker Pace will come in, 2 down. Pace, the right-handed outfielder, third baseman. First pitch to Riker. In there, 4 strike 1. Beautiful pitch from Kason Loftus. Loftus fouls off the 0-1. That'll go into the bullpen of the Outlaws, or over the bullpen of the Outlaws, over the first base line. And it's no balls, 2 strikes to Pace. Loftus sets at the chest and the delivery. Fouled again, almost to the exact same spot. Kind of a reaching swing for Loftus. So no balls, 2 strikes for Riker Pace. The 0-2. Down low outside in the dirt. Another great stop, though, by Evanston. Takes it off the chest protector and puts it in the mitt. One ball, 2 strikes to Pace. And the 1-2 offering. This one, chopper down the third base line into the glove of Partlow. Throw to first. It's another 1-2-3 inning for Gillette. 6-3 putout ends it. No runs, no hits, no score. We're headed to the bottom of the second on the First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaw Baseball and K9 and MyLocalRadio.com.
America keeps moving, and Auto Farm Chevrolet is here to help you keep rolling. Whether you need a brand new vehicle or service on one you already own, Auto Farm Chevrolet is here to lend a helping hand. Our certified mechanics are knowledgeable, and our sales team takes the time to get to know you and what your needs are. Stop in today, Auto Farm Chevrolet, 624 Front Street, Evanston. Evanston's community-driven dealer.
When your vehicle needs new tires, any tire store can get you back on the road. But only Plains Tire can get you rolling again with the peace of mind that you were treated well, paid a fair price, and that you'll be taken care of for the life of the tire. At Plains Tire, trained tire technicians mount and expertly balance your new tires, replace the valve stems, and hand check each lug nut to make sure it's all tight and secure. Plus, you'll get lifetime alignment checks and tire rotations only at Plains Tire, 157 Bear River Drive, Evanston. Visit plainstire.com.
Off to the bottom of the second, and the Outlaws still looking for their first base runner. However, Gillette has theirs. Mason Kubacher will lead it off here in the bottom of the second. The number 5 hitter for Coach Sam Stearns. First pitch comes way inside, tags him in the back, and Kubacher is going to go to first. It's another base runner for the Riders.
Next up, Jarrett Black.
That'll bring up Jarrett Black, the pitcher from last night.
My bad. Dustin Keller.
excuse me, Dustin Keller, the left fielder.
Stand there and light one up, son.
In the right-hand side of the batter's box, first pitch outside part of the zone, but does not hit the window. Ball one. Davey Webb out there for inning number 2 of work has not really been put in a lot of stress early as they got a runner on. He got over to second, and then Webb was able to dispatch the rest of them. Throw back to first to check up on Kubacher, and he's back no problem. 1 ball, no strikes to Dustin Keller. Jarrett Black, the second baseman and pitcher from last night, stands on deck. Bunt being shown by Keller, and that is going to miss, and the ball rolls away. The runner's at second. I'm thinking that they called that a muffed grab by Osborne, and then the runner went over to second on the wild pitch or something like that. Honestly, I was looking down at the time. This one, chopper right at the shortstop. Morrow eyes the runner back to second, throws to first. Smart play for out number 1. That was really smart by Cohen Morrow. Took his time, eyed the runner back, and did not feel rushed. Threw it over to first to get the runner. Jarrett Black, the second baseman, steps into the batter's box. Red jersey, black numerals with that Gillette G on the back of the jersey right around the neck as the first pitch comes inside and does not hit him. That's 1 ball, no strikes. The Gillette G looks identical to the Georgia G, so if you're picturing it, that's what you're seeing. The 1-0, outside, down low, good snag by Osborne. Webb goes into the stretch, runner in scoring position. That is Mason Kubacher. Pitch to Black. That one drops down in the dirt and rolls away from Osborne. The runner advances. Kubacher to third on the wild pitch. And it's 3 balls, no strikes. Jarrett Black up in this battle against Evanston's Davey Webb. Runner at third is Mason Kubacher. And the pitch, outside part, but misses. And runners on the corners for Gillette. I'll bring up Coulter Persifield.
Next up, Coulter Persifield.
Davey Webb in a little bit of a jam. With 1 out, runners on the corners. Need a strikeout or a pop-up or something here to kind of make things easier. First pitch started inside, but did not break quite enough. 1 ball, no strikes to Persifield. Webb with the delivery. This one, fly ball into deep left field. Came in, retreating back, and makes the catch on the run. Came in with a great catch. It's going to go down as a sacrifice fly as the runner scores. But, man, Damian came in on the run. Check this out. He runs just out of the screen, but he made that catch on the run to keep that to only being 1 run scored. Gillette does strike first, and they lead it 1-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. With 2 down, first pitch is fouled off. As we now see Riddick Osborne, the left fielder for Gillette, misses away, ball 1. So 1 ball, 1 strike as we are here in the bottom of the second. The 1-1 with 2 down and a runner on first. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Osborne, the number 9 man on the card for Sam Stearns. Webb checks the runner at first and the delivery. Outside and high, ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Webb threw 30 pitches in the elimination semifinal against Level this morning, and now was brought back because his pitch count was low, and it's a good thing he did. Swing and a miss for strike 3 and out number 3. Well, we got 1 run on no hits, but it's Gillette 1-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaw Baseball on K9 and MyLocalRadio.com.
The big difference that sets Freeway Tire apart from other tire stores is the fact that we care. We care about the customer service we provide, we care about selling quality products at fair prices, and we care about your vehicle. So when you're looking for tires or having work done on your vehicle, everything from maintenance to major repairs, make sure you take it to the company that really cares, Freeway Tires, on Bear River Drive in Evanston. Stop in today or schedule an appointment with us online at freewaytires.com.
As your local Ricoh, Toshiba, and Sharp dealer, Mountain West Business Solutions represents quality office equipment that lasts. We work with each client to understand your workflow, your goals, and your bottom line. Whether you lease or purchase office equipment, we have many ways to work with you to provide the best products at the best value. We also service and provide supplies for HP printers. Call Mountain West Business Solutions today. Let us help you find the best solutions for you and your business.
Welcome to the 3rd inning here at Paul J. WATAHA Complex. Gillette strikes first in this C State Tournament Championship Finals. Situation is if Gillette wins, they will win the state title. If Evanston wins, they'll force a winner-take-all game 2 tomorrow at noon. Right now, Gillette's up 1-0. First pitch from Loftus misses to Damian, came in badly inside for ball 1. Kamen, who made an amazing grab in left field on the sacrifice fly that scored the RBI, as Kamen pops this one foul over the third base dugout. Trying to get something going for Evanston. Have yet to record a hit or a base runner of any kind. 1 ball, 1 strike to Kamen. The pitch. That one inside. Did he go? Yes, he did. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Zane Leland stands on deck for the Outlaws. And the 1-2. Foul. Good timing by both Loftus and a great catch-up by Kamen for him to stay alive. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Defense for the Riders. Keller in left, Osborne in center, Persifield in right, Newsom at first, Black at second as the 1-2 goes way inside. For Loftus. 2-2 misses. Full count offering coming up. Kamen was down 0-2, trying to get back in this battle, and the 3-2 offering. This one popped up high into shallow in field, caught by Kubacher. And Kubacher puts the leather on it for out number 1.
Next up, Zane
So
Leland.
far, Kaysen Loftus looking very, very good as he's retired 7 straight. That'll bring up Zane Leland, the right fielder. Leland, the right fielder, wears double 0. Chokes the bat a little high, and the first pitch to Leland. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Loftus sets around the chest. And the 0-1 outside. Ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike to Zane Leland. Blistering day here in Rock Springs. Anticipated temperatures were supposed to be around 91 as the 1-1 comes. Swing and a miss, 4 strike 2. But then again, what do you expect? It's the middle of July. It's the really towards the end of July as we are getting ready to crown a C-State champion here in Wyoming. This is the junior divisions, the 12 to 15-year-olds. The 1-2 on the way. Swing and a miss, 4 strike out. Number 3 for Loftus.
Next up, Ryder Wilson.
I'll bring up Ryder Wilson. His first at-bat of the game. After him, if he's able to get on, that'll bring up Gavin Oliver, and then the Outlaws will have seen Loftus once. Loftus, the pitch. Breaking ball, fooled Wilson just a little bit as he was out in front of it. Swing and a miss, 4 strike 1. Loftus now sets at the belt, kicks and deals. Outside part of the zone, upper corner, strike 2. Great movement on that pitch from Kason Loftus. Ryder Wilson down 0-2 for the Outlaws, and the Outlaws down 1-0. The pitch down in the dirt outside, missed. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Ryder Wilson. Evanston Outlaw baseball fans, want to invite you to join us. We've got lots of baseball coming up in the next week. We've got the AA team going to Jackson tomorrow for a conference doubleheader as the 1-2 misses inside, just barely. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Evanston's games against Jackson tomorrow will be on K9 and mylocalradio.com. First pitch of Game 1 scheduled at 2 o'clock. Game 2 scheduled at 4:30, while pregame coverage starting at 1:45 as Wilson lifts this one into left field. Is it going to drop? No. Great jump by Dustin Keller, who makes the grab. And the Outlaws go down in order once again. 1-0 Gillette on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaw Baseball on K9 and mylocalradio.com.
Tommy, you look amazing. Did you try something different with your enamel?
No way. I wouldn't do anything to alter these pearly whites, but I did see Dr. McKay Frankham, who told me if I didn't floss, I could miss up 35% of food particles.
Really? You told you that?
Yep, and you know what? He's 100% right. I started flossing, and now I look better than ever.
Wow, I want to see Dr. McKay Frankham.
Well, give him a call. 307-789-8910. Easy to remember, right?
That's super easy. Dr. McKay Frankham at 307-789-8910. I'll call today.
Signage is a critical part of your business. It helps customers find your front door. Rocky Mountain Sign will provide you with expertly designed signs, LEDs, channel letters, as well as skillfully cut signage using wood, metal, plastic, and other mediums to help your customers find you with high-quality signage. Using the best technology, designs, and installation by Rocky Mountain Sign. Your signage says a lot about your business. Work with the professionals at Rocky Mountain Sign, 243 7th Street in Evanston, Wyoming.
Welcome back to Paul J. WATAHA Complex. Game 1 of the 2021 C-State Tournament Finals. And Gillette is leading it going into the bottom of the third. 1-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Leading it off is going to be leadoff man Carson Loftus, who has pitched a gem thus far. First pitch from Webb to Loftus. Nice fastball in the zone for strike 1. The 0-1 from Webb. Nice pitch inside corner for strike 2. Loftus tried to move out of the way, thought he was going to hit him. No balls, 2 strikes. Webb sets in the 0-2. This one, slow roller to Cohen Morrow at short. throw to first in time for out number 1. And the Outlaws defense continues to impress. That'll bring up Bevan Evanston, who walked and got to second last time. It's only a 1-0 game, but with every out that the Gillette Riders get Evanston to go out on, they draw closer and closer to a C-State title. First pitch to Evanston. This one popped up high in the infield. Second baseman Gavin Oliver runs up and puts glove on it for out number 2. So a quick 2 down for Gavin Oliver. Jackson Newsom, who grounded out to a fielder's choice and shortstop last time. 2 down. Cohen Morrow just directed his center fielder over towards left a little bit more. First pitch, and he might have been right. Fly ball into left field. Making a diving attempt at it is Pace, but he can't get a hold of it. It's going to be thrown in by center fielder Wilson. And Newsom has a double. Slow to get up is Damian Kamen, who took a shot on that dive to try to make the grab, which would have surely been a highlight reel catch. And that'll bring up Carver Partlow. Kamen gets back up, and he's good to go. As the umpire, I think, wanted to check on him real quick. Carver Partlow steps into the right-handed side of the batter's box. Tall right-hander with white batting gloves. Runner on second is Newsom. First pitch to Partlow. Inside, he does a little 180 to avoid getting beamed. And it's 1 ball, no strikes to Partlow. Webb with the pitch. This one, fly ball into right field. Leland waiting for it. Makes the grab, and 1 hit for the Riders, but they don't give up any more than that. It's still 1-0 going into the 4th inning on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaw Baseball on mylocalradio.com.
In May of 2019, Uintah County School District Number 1 became the first school district in Wyoming to achieve a certified level 1 on high reliability schools by the Rosanna Leadership Center. We're focusing on 3 levels. Level 1 is a safe and collaborative culture. Level 2, effective teaching in every classroom. And Level 3 is a guaranteed and viable curriculum. We are certified level 1 in safe and collaborative culture. This is Superintendent Ryan Thomas. Congratulations to everyone in our district. Keep up the great work.
Uintah County School District Number 1, Pathway to Excellence.
Nothing makes your kid feel like a superstar more than seeing his or her very own Fathead in the stands. Fathead car decals and yard signs are inexpensive and easy to get at Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. Whether it's for the big game or to cheer on the high school band, our children make us proud in so many ways. Show your pride today. Go Red Devils. West Star Printing and Rocky Mountain Sign, 243 7th Street, Evanston.
Welcome back to WATAHA Complex as we begin the 4th inning, about to hit the halfway home mark of this Game 1 of the 2021 C Tournament State Finals. Gavin Oliver, the leadoff man, comes up. He led off the game, grounding out to third base. So he's only seen Loftus once, and Carson is dealing a gem. First pitch to Oliver, started inside and came back into the zone for strike 1. Loftus from the stretch and the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Davey Webb, the pitcher, stands on deck, and Webb is starting to settle in a little bit more. It's only a 1-run game, but the feeling is that Gillette has the momentum right now, as Evanston is yet to register a hit. Pitch inside for a ball. They've got yet to get anyone on base through 3 innings pitched by Carson Loftus. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Oliver, and the pitch. Went down for it. The pitch is behind Evanston. throw to first for the housekeeping, and it will go down as a strikeout. That'll bring up Davey Webb for the Outlaws.
Next up, Davey Webb.
1-0 Gillette, and what has become a bit of a defensive duel. Webb struck out his first time facing off against Loftus in the second. First pitch, fouled into the glove for strike one. So Davey gets a piece of it. That's only going to help him moving forward. But Loftus has been perfect. Through 3 1/3. Webb, slow dribbler to Black, picked up by the second baseman. Throw to first for out number 2. That'll bring up Cohen Morrow with 2 down. And Morrow into the batter's box.
Up, Cohen Morrow.
Evanston looking to get a base runner on any way they can right now, as Loftus has shut down the powerful offense that put up 14 against Level in 5 innings. The first pitch, outside and away in the dirt for ball 1. Should say they really did that in 4 innings, as they won that one in 4.5. As the cloud cover looks to be returning a little bit. A sigh of relief comes from the crowd. The 1-0 on the way. This one, fly ball into center field. Osborne tracking it, makes the grab, and it's another bang, bang, bang inning for the Riders. We're off to the bottom of the 4th on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaw Baseball on K9 and mylocalradio.com.
Trona Valley Federal Credit Union is a not-for-profit financial institution. When you become a member, you are an owner of the credit union. We believe in people over profit, and that impacts the way we do business from our overall structure down to the smallest detail. Our philosophy sets us apart, and we're here for you. Earn more with our high-yield checking account, start a savings goal, check out our competitive loans, and much more. Become a member today. We're a caring partner dedicated to your financial success. Member NCUA.
This First Bank of Wyoming broadcast of Outlaws Baseball is brought to you in part by Hoover Chiropractic. Dr. Todd Hoover does all the chiropractic work you need, as well as blood work, dietary supplements, a weight loss program, x-rays, and he can help you get rid of migraines and allergies.
Gillette leads it 1-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard as we come into the bottom of the 4th. Evanston so far have not been able to do anything against Kaysen Loftus. Davey Webb, though, has not been very far behind, as Webb has only given up 1 hit. This one, fly ball into left field. Came in, makes the grab, yes! He makes the grab and falls to the ground. He reaches behind himself to make the catch. What a play. What a grab by Damian Kamen. That'll bring up Dustin Keller, the left fielder. You saw the reaction from Ryder Wilson, hands in the air. And when you make a play like that, it energizes a whole team. First pitch from Webb to Keller, misses ball 1. So 1 ball, 1 strike. And the 1-0. Inside part of the zone. That was a curveball slider that started way inside and barely nipped the window. 1 ball, 1 strike to Dustin Keller, the left fielder, and the pitch. In the dirt, getting away from the catcher, but nobody on, so it's inconsequential.
Go DK.
Keller into the right-handed side of the batter's box from the stretch, the righty Webb. That one fouled into the glove for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got a big cloud blocking the sun. Hopefully it'll stick around for a while. 2-2 goes outside and low. Ball 3. And we got a full count with 1 down. The offering. This one, fly ball into left field, and it'll drop down for the second hit of the game for the Riders. Jarrett Black comes in after he drew a walk back in the second. 1 down here in the bottom of the 4th.
Go, bud.
Webb will go from the stretch. Checks the runner at first, sets at the belt, and the delivery. Nice pitch, out, started in, worked its way out, and caught the part of the zone that you want. 4 strike 1. Up, no 1. It's going to be a throwback to first to check up on Keller.
Go, JB.
Davey Webb and Gavin Oliver. As this one finds the gap in between first and second. A nice hot hit there, and that will move the runner over. Second hit of the inning for the Riders, and with runners on first and second and 1 out. That'll bring up Coulter Percival. Percival into the right-handed side of the batter's box. The power hitting right fielder who was the hero last night. The pitch. Inside part of the zone for strike 1. Good location there from Webb. As I was saying, I believe it's going to be Davey Webb and Gavin Oliver who are going to be making the trip to AA State Championship, state tournament, according to Steve Baldwin, as that one comes in and hits him. And we're going to have a mound conference and a jam now for Davey Webb as the bases are loaded after the hit by pitch. Riddick Osborne stands on deck, and there'll be a mound conference between the pitching coach and the infield. Try to figure out what to do and how to come out of this one with only giving up really no runs right now. Looking at the pitch count, it's 50 for Webb, 51 for Loftus. They break up the mound conference right on cue. As Riddick Osborne comes in 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Strikeout swinging. Webb would need one here. The first pitch. This one popped up high, fly ball into left field, but it's going to go foul. So that goes down as a long strike. No balls, 1 strike, bases loaded for Riddick Osborne. The 0-1. Nice pitch inside, found the window. No balls, 2 strikes. Webb goes from the stretch, bases loaded, not even worrying about the runners. Sets at the belt. The 0-2. Outside, part of it caught the corner. It caught the corner, and down he goes looking for strikeout number 1 for Webb. That was a beautiful pitch that caught the away lower corner. Here comes Kason Loftus. This one up the middle. 1 run's going to score for sure on this one. Wilson throws it home, and it's not going to happen. We got a rundown happening between third, so 2 runs are going to come in. They tag him out. So they give up 2 runs, but they get the third out. So it's an RBI, 2-run RBI single for Loftus. They cut down Percival, And that ends the inning. It is 3-1 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard, or 3-0, excuse me, on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Heading into the 5th inning on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaw Baseball on K9 and MyLocalRadio.com.
What do you do when you lose a tooth?
Put it under your pillow. Under my pillow. Like a treasure chest so you could put it in.
Why do you do that?
Because then the tooth fairy comes. For the tooth fairy. So the tooth fairy can come get them.
And then what happens?
I get money.
We may not be the tooth fairy, but we can still take care of your teeth. Bear River Dental in Evanston.
The best cement comes from Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. They've been mixing cement for every type of job for generations. Major construction, road and bridge, cement blocks, foundations, sidewalks, curb and gutter, cement steps, septic tanks, and water troughs. No job is too large or too small. Make sure you get the best quality cement available at the best prices. Always get your cement from Ellingford Brothers. Call today. Ellingford Brothers, we know cement. 307-789-1515.
We got a good one going here at Paul J. WATAHA Complex. Top of the 5th as Gillette leads it 3-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard.
Leading off the 5th, Breckenridge.
As Breckenridge will lead off the 5th inning for the Outlaws. Did the umpire really just walk up and check him? The umpire walks up, checks Kason Loftus, has him take off his hat. That really just happened at the C level of American Legion Baseball. All righty then. Breckenridge 0 for 1 with a strikeout. As Loftus steals, swing and a miss for strike 1. So no balls, 1 strike to Breckenridge. We're already in the 5th inning. First pitch was thrown at 4:03, and that one outside, can't nip the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. 4:58 is where we're at, so still short of the opening hour of this one. The 1-1 from Loftus to Rich. This one, fly ball into right field. Is that going to drop fair? No. Missed the first base line just by a little bit, and it's 1 ball, 2 strikes, and Evanston still looking for that first base runner. Loftus goes from the stretch, sets at the belt, and the delivery. This one hit along the third base line, right into the glove of Partlow. Throw across the diamond, got it in time. Great one-hop dig by Jackson Newsom. And the defensive dominance continues for Gillette. Here comes Jackson Osborne, the catcher.
Next up, Jackson Osborne.
Keep it going.
Kason Loftus has retired the last... That's 9, that's 12, 13 straight. And the pitch. That one catches the lower part of the zone for strike 1. Loftus with a 3-run lead. He might get a little bit more aggressive as he has pitched beautifully. I don't know how much more aggressive you could get, though. The pitch, this one, fly ball into right field, but foul. No balls, 2 strikes. Loftus from the stretch will go to Osborne. That one catches the top part of the corner, and another strikeout for Loftus. 5 strikeouts for Kason through 4 2/3. I'll bring up Riker Pace. He grounded out to the shortstop. as Evanston has not gotten anyone on in 14 tries. Pitch from Loftus to Riker. Top part of the outside zone for strike number 1. Loftus sets at the belt, and the 0-1. That one, did that hit the bat or the helmet? I'm not sure because Pace ducked out of the way, but his bat might have been there. I think it was off the bat. And it'll go down as a foul ball. So no balls, 2 strikes. And now Kason Loftus, who's retired 14 straight. The pitch, that one, a little looper right towards the second baseman. Throw to first in time for out number 1. Jarrett Black shows patience, and it pays off. That's 15 straight for Loftus. We're headed to the bottom of the 5th on the First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaw Baseball on K9 and MyLocalRadio.com. Gillette up 3-0 in Game 1 of the 2021 C State Finals on the First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Post 41 Baseball on MyLocalRadio.com.
There's a reason Rocky Mountain Yeti is Southwest Wyoming's #1 dealer. Come in and see what all the buzz is about. Voted Best of Evanston by you. Best of Evanston in new car sales, used car sales, and Best of Evanston in service. We have the best selection of inventory in town, paired with our legendary 20-year, 200,000-mile warranty. Come see us today at one of our 2 locations, 100 Wasatch Road or Yeti on 3rd next to Walmart. Let us help get you on your next adventure today. Rocky Mountain Yeti, legend driven.
Time flies, especially when you're having fun. This is Jeremy Rex, manager at T-Bar S in Evanston. It's hard to believe that we've been here almost a year with our new management team and staff. Did you know that you can have your vehicle detailed, your windshield replaced, chip repair done, or get your trailer refinished or rewired at T-Bar S? Of course, we are a full-service collision repair shop, too. You can even change your oil and your brakes. Visit T-Bar S today. Let T-Bar fix your car. 515 County Road, Evanston.
As the Stadium Classic Sweet Caroline winds down here as we go into the bottom of the 5th inning, a game that has gone very quickly as Bevan Evanston will lead off. He popped out to second. Andrew will walk his previous 2 times up. First pitch from Webb. Misses for a ball. As Webb delivers inside part of the zone for strike 1. Still a pretty close game, 3-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard, but when you add that to the fact that Evanston has not gotten a base runner all game, it becomes a little bit more difficult. 1-1 goes outside and low, ball 2, 2 balls, 1 strike. As Evanston takes the 2-1 for a strike, and it's a 2-2 count. Two balls, 2 strikes to Bevan Evanston. Webb delivers outside. Good snag, though, by Jackson Osborne for ball number 3, and the 3-2 grounder right at pace. Throw across the diamond in time for out number 1. I'll bring up Jackson Newsom for the Riders.
Next up, Jackson Newsom.
Newsom got a double back in the 3rd. Evanston was able to get around that one, though. First one to Newsom. Inside, ball 1. Newsom at bat. Carver Partlow stands on deck, and Mason Kubacher in the hole with one down. Next one to Newsom. This one popped up into shallow right field, and it's going to drop. Newsom gets his second hit of the game. And now
batting Carver Partlow.
The Outlaws have a runner on to deal with as Carver Partlow, who grounded out to the pitcher and flown out to right field last time up. Partlow on the right-hand side of the batter's box. First pitch inside, moving his elbow out of the way was Partlow for ball one.
For you two? You want two? No. I'll get you two.
1-0 in there for strike one as Partlow just looks at it. Mason Kubacher stands on deck with a runner on first and one out. That runner is Jackson Newsom, who hit a single into shallow right field. This one a chopper at the shortstop. Pitch to second for one, on to first, in time for the double play, and the inning is over. Great defense by the Outlaws, and they get out of the inning unscathed. We're off to the sixth after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaw Baseball on K9 and mylocalradio.com.
Whatever takes you to Evanston, whether it's high school sports, a teaching conference, music festivals, speech and debate, or your job, always book your hotel reservations at the Best Western Dunmar Inn. With 165 ground level rooms on 10 acres, the Best Western offers everything you need, including newly renovated rooms, a business office, workout room, outdoor pool, and full service restaurant, plus complimentary breakfast with every stay. Whenever you're in Evanston, make your hotel reservations with your friends at the Best Western Dunmar Inn.
The best live coverage of local sports, weather, local news, and radio classifieds. Plus job listings, fun giveaways, and more. It's all on mylocalradio.com. Watch live as your high school teams clash with their biggest rivals. Listen to the latest from your team's coaches, catch up on local and regional news, and get accurate weather conditions and forecasts. Visit mylocalradio.com, like us on Facebook, and stream it all now.
Welcome to the sixth inning, Paul J. WATAHA Complex, side of the 2021 C-State Tournament. State Finals is where game one is where we're at now. Gillette won last night, so that means if they win this game and hang on, they will be the 2021 C-State champions, and they are doing it on the backs of Kason Loftus, who has been brilliant so far. First pitch inside to Damian Kamen for ball one. Looked like it might have caught a piece of him, but Damian's going to stay there, so it is a ball. Leland stands on deck and Wilson in the hole as Loftus delivers. Outside part of the zone. No, missed it. 2 balls, no strikes. We're getting to the point of the game that Evanston has to feel desperate to get something going, and Gillette is loving what's going on. The 2-0 in there for strike one. As Kason Loftus starts inning number 6 of work. And the pitch. Up high, ball 3, so 31 counts coming to Damian Kamen. Loftus, the delivery. Outside part of the zone, full counts. And Loftus comes back. Kason sets at the belt. Full count offering. That one catches the bottom part of the zone. And that's out number 1. Strikeout number 1, 2, 3. 6 strikeouts for him in 5 1/3 innings pitched. I'll bring up Zane Leland. And the Riders can begin the infant stages of dreaming about a C-State title as they lead 3-0. 5 outs separate them from that goal. First pitch to Leland, up high, ball 1. Loftus with the ball behind his back in the stretch. Sets at the chest, timeout called. And we're having a warning issued.
Yeah, baby, let's go!
For this one. High tense situation. 3-0 in a state finals game that if Gillette holds on, they will win the state championship. Pitch inside, misses, ball 2. So 2 balls, no strikes. To Zane Leland. 2-0. Fouled, and it's a strike 1 into the fence. Kason Loftus has pitched very well through 5 1/3, and that is an understatement. The 2-1 count. That one inside, 3 balls, 1 strike. Loftus has thrown 71 pitches so far. 93 is the limit here in C, and the 3-1. Up high and a walk. Evanston has their first base runner of the game.
Roll 2 here.
Batting, Ryder Wilson.
So Evanston gets on base for the first time. And with 1 out, Ryder Wilson will come up with a runner on. First pitch to Ryder. Outside part of the zone for strike 1. Loftus hasn't had to pitch with anyone on all game, and now he doesn't seem like it's bothering him as he delivers 2 straight strikes. 1 to the outside corner, 1 to the inside lower corner. 0-2 count to Ryder Wilson. He's 0 for 1, flew out to left last time up, back in the 3rd. That was his only time. Loftus checks the runner and the delivery. Swing and a miss for strikeout number 7 on the day for Loftus. I'm going to double check my count. 7 strikeouts through 5 2/3 innings pitched for Loftus. If this was the World Series and Gillette hangs on to win, you'd got to think he would have been the World Series MVP. As Gavin Oliver comes into the right-hand side of the batter's box, 0 for 2. First pitch down and away in the dirt. There goes Leland, and he'll get to second. No problem on the wild pitch. No strikes, 1 ball to Oliver, who needs to get something going for the Outlaws. If he can get on, that'll bring up Davey Webb as the tying run to the plate. Loftus at the chest and the delivery. Outside part of the zone for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike for Kason Loftus. Loftus sets at the chest, and the 1-1 inside, and it goes off the bat, foul. Looked like it came off of his back, but it hit the bat, and it's a foul ball. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to Gavin Oliver. Tough to tell from this angle where that hit, but judging from the reaction of everyone on the field, that is indeed the correct call. 1-2 count for Loftus with 2 down. to Gavin Oliver. The pitch, swing and a miss, drop third strike. He's running down to first. They do complete the housekeeping. And through 6. Loftus has done it, and now the Riders will take to the bats to try to earn some insurance runs as they lead it 3-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaw Baseball on K9 and MyLocalRadio.com.
Folks have many reasons to visit Casper, Wyoming every year, whether it's work, high school sports and activities, a romantic getaway, or business meetings. The best place to stay when you're in Casper is the Come On In Hotel and Suites. A beautiful log hotel offers 5 hot tubs, a pool, fitness center, and a fabulous indoor atrium. You can also reserve meeting rooms for your next event, and each stay includes an extended continental breakfast. Reserve your rooms today at the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming. Call 307-472-6300.
Evanston Regional Hospital is an affiliate of the University of Utah Health. Our partnership builds on a long tradition of collaboration between Evanston Regional Hospital and University of Utah Health. Inside these doors, our dedicated staff is committed to being your caring partner in your healthcare journey. Whether you need an MRI or surgery, are expecting a new baby, or you're having a heart attack, Evanston Regional Hospital is here to help. Evanston Regional Hospital. Healing begins here.
Gavin Oliver's going to come in here in the 6th inning of this potential championship win. As the Outlaws trail by 3 in Game 1 of the C-State Tournament Finals. Gillette is the lone team without a win. If they win this one, they will be the C-State champions. Gavin Oliver now coming in relief of Davey Webb. Webb pitched well, but in a game this tight, little mistakes cost you. But, man, what a game pitched by Webb. Looking to get the stats right now. We'll have the book on Webb in a minute. Looks like Webb and Oliver are just going to straight switch up as...
For the Outlaws, Gavin Oliver. Up to bat, number 12, Mason Cooper.
Oliver was at second, and I think Webb moves to third. We'll have the defensive alignment for you in a minute for the Outlaws. First pitch, inside the zone for strike 1. By the way, leadoff batter is Mason Kubacher. As Kubacher fouls off the 0-1 into the back screen. No balls, 2 strikes. Kubacher hit by a pitch and fly out to left field in the game. Oliver sets at the belt and delivers. Fouled again. No balls, 2 strikes. Riker Pace is in left. Kamen is in center. Leland to right. Rich at first. Ryder Wilson at second. Morrow at shortstop. And Webb will move to third. Battery remains the same of Oliver, though, except now pitching to Osborne. 0-2 comes inside for a ball, nearly tagging Kubacher. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes as Kubacher swings and misses for strike 3 and out number 1.
Next up, Dustin Keller.
That'll bring up Keller with 1 down. Keller has a single and a run scored and grounded into a fielder's choice. And there's that wind we've been hoping for as Keller rips one along the first base line. Foul for strike 1. Oliver sets at the chest and the delivery. This one, fly ball into right field. That is going to drop for a base hit. And Keller will hold up with this one-out single. His second one of the game. And the runner goes on for the Riders, and now here comes Jarrett Black. Checks the runner at first. And the delivery from Oliver, outside part of the zone for strike one in the upper corner. Black, the pitcher from last night who got the win in the championship semifinal, where these two teams battled to a 5-4 win for Gillette, led by because of a 3-run RBI triple by Carver Partlow. Pitch by Oliver to Black, inside, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Go JB.
1 down and 1 on for the Riders. Find themselves up by 3 and 3 outs away from the 2021 C-State title. Runner is going. Throw down by Osborne is a little late as Morrow just gathers it in, and it's a stolen base for Keller. Jarrett Black with the 1-2 count, inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That ballerina count again, 2-2. After Black, it's Persifield standing on deck for the Riders. Runner on second, 1 down, 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch, this one, fly ball, but it's foul. Going into the softball complex to the right of our press box. So to hold at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Oliver would love to get a strikeout here to neutralize anything else. The pitch, this one, popped up foul, and it'll hold at 2 balls, 2 strikes. First pitch was thrown at 4:03 p.m. And here we are, an hour and 20 minutes later, already in the 6th. The pitch to Black. Outside part of the zone for strike 3 and out number 2. Beautiful location, outside lower corner. And that'll bring up Coulter Persifield.
Your pitch, bud.
Persifield into the batter's box. And the pitch. Tags Persifield on the back. And that'll put runners on first and second with 2 down for the Riders. That'll bring up Riddick Osborne. 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. 1 looking, 1 swinging. First pitch by Oliver to Osborne. Down low and away for ball 1. Oliver takes a deep breath, checks the runner at second, and the 1-0. This one, chopper right at the glove of Morrow. The shortstop throws across the diamond, and it gets away. It's going to roll to the fence. 1 run is going to score on the air.
Next up, Kason Loftus.
It's now 4-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. First pitch to Loftus. Misses inside, ball 1. We'll go ahead and keep that there. The throwing error rolls to the fence by the Evanston dugout and results in a run coming in from second. Now you've got runners at second and third for the Riders. 2 balls, no strikes. 2-0 misses for a ball. 3 balls, no strikes. To Loftus, Devin Evanston, should the inning get extended, will be up next. 2 down here in the top of, or excuse me, bottom of the 6th, rather. 4-0 Gillette. The pitch misses down low, and a 4-pitch walk will load the bases.
Go, baby.
That'll bring up Bevan Evanston. Pardon me, I keep wanting to say Evanston, but it is Bevan Evanston. With bases loaded and 2 down. Oliver delivers to Bevan. Outside part of the zone for strike 1. Oh, 0-1 count to Evanston. Here comes Oliver. The pitch. Up high, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 on the way. Outside, 2 balls, 1 strike. Gavin Oliver took over to start this inning. Finds himself in a situation, bases loaded. The pitch misses just barely. 3 balls, 1 strike, so a 31 count. Bases are loaded from a hit by pitch, an error, and a walk. Oliver with the pitch to Bevinson. Inside, and it's a bases loaded walk. The runner's going to come home from third. And it's 5-0 Gillette on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. The number 1 team out of the Northeast, as they're going to have a conversation at the mound. Again, want to invite you to join us for more Evanston Outlaws baseball. The AA team in action all week next week. It all starts tomorrow when the Outlaws take on the Jackson Giants in a conference doubleheader that has major ramifications for the West. We'll talk more about that tomorrow. First game at 2 o'clock, game 2 at 4:30 with pregame show at 1:45. And then on Wednesday, our good friend Cullen Holt will have the Evanston Outlaws in their first of 2 straight doubleheaders against the Casper Oilers, live from Casper. Game times will let you know a little bit later on as that gets closer. And then Thursday, the final conference games for the Outlaws before state, starting a week from tomorrow. Live from Casper again, Cullen Holt will have that coverage. And then, no matter what team you root for, join us for the AA state tournament in Laramie next Monday through next Friday. We'll have every game of the AA state tournament on mylocalradio.com as a liner goes right into the glove of Riker Pace to end the inning. So the Outlaws have their work cut out for them. They're down 5-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. We'll be right back after this with the top of the 7th on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaw Baseball on mylocalradio.com.
What do you do when you lose a tooth?
Put it under your pillow. Under my pillow. Like a treasure chest, so you could put it in.
Why do you do that?
Because then the tooth fairy comes. For the tooth fairy, so the tooth fairy can come get them.
And then what happens?
I get money.
We may not be the tooth fairy, but we can still take care of your teeth. Bear River Dental in Evanston.
As your local Ricoh, Toshiba, and Sharp dealer, Mountain West Business Solutions represents quality office equipment that lasts. We work with each client to understand your workflow, your goals, and your bottom line. Whether you lease or purchase office equipment, we have many ways to work with you to provide the best products at the best value. We also service and provide supplies for HP printers. Call Mountain West Business Solutions today. Let us help you find the best solutions for you and your business.
Well, I haven't said it all game, but now I would not be doing my duties as a broadcaster if I didn't. Carson Loftus, coming into the 7th, is hitless, going in the final inning of a closeout game for a state championship. A dream opportunity for the young man that many pitchers dream of, having a no-hitter going into the bottom of the 9th in a closeout game. First pitch to Webb, fly ball into center field. It is caught by Riddick Osborne. 1 down, 2 to go for the Riders. No matter what team you're a fan of, the great thing about baseball is everyone appreciates accomplishments like this, and Loftus has put on a show here in the most high-pressure game of his young life, I'm sure, and all you can say is good job, young man. First pitch to Cohen Morrow, misses up high for ball 1. The pitch, this one, slow dribbler to third baseman. Partlow picks it up, and I think we're going to get a repitch as Morrow hit the deck, leaving the batter's box. I looked away, so I didn't see exactly what happened. But Cohen is okay. Did he foul it off his foot? Yeah, it looks like he fouled it off his foot. So it'll go down as a strike. A bullet off of his bat onto his foot. That did not feel good. So 1 ball, 1 strike to Cohen Morrow with 1 down. Kason Loftus threw 6 1/3, a no-hitter. Loftus sets at the chest and the 1-1 offering. Fouled over the screen for strike 2. Cohen Morrow, the right-handed hitting shortstop for the Outlaws. The pitch, outside part of the zone, and that's strike 3. And the Outlaws are down to their final out. And Kason Loftus 1 out away from a dream performance in a championship game. It all comes down to Breckenridge, the cleanup batter for the Outlaws. He's 0 for 2 today, so he's due to go off. Loftus with the pitch. Swing and a miss at a fastball for strike 1. Loftus sets at the belt and the 0-1. Started outside, had some wicked movement on it. It would have kept the zone if it wasn't up high. But it's a ball, 1 ball, 1 strike. Loftus sets at the chest and the 1-1. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Outlaws down to their final strike, and Kason Loftus 1 strike away from a championship game no-hitter. Loftus sets, and the 1-2. Fouled into the screen. We're going to stay alive. Breckenridge for the Evanston Outlaws, the young superstar on the west side of the state. Really, this whole Evanston Outlaw team proved to be one of the best in the state the way they've flown through this state tournament. Nothing to be ashamed of. The pitch, swing and a miss. It's a drop third strike. It rolls to the screen. Rich hustling. He's going to get there. No-hitter still alive, but Evanston gets something going right where they needed it to. Now here's Jackson Osborne. Osborne Steps into the right-handed side of the batter's box. 89 pitches thrown by Loftus. Pitch outside, ball 1. And right now, the job of the Outlaws is make him throw 6 more and maybe get him out of the game and see what they can do against a new pitcher if they can continue this inning. The 1-0. This one, hard hit into the gap between second and third. Evanston breaks the 0 on the board, and the Outlaws bring the tying run to the plate. Before we forget about it, Kason Loftus, great job, young man. A brilliant performance in a state finals game, and now the Outlaws with Riker Pace represents the tying run. Pitch by Loftus. Swing and a miss for strike 1. .92 pitches have been thrown by Loftus. We're going to keep an eye on that. Kaysen sets at the belt and the 0-1. That one a light foul for strike 2. So Evanston down to their final strike yet again. No balls, 2 strikes to Riker Pace. He's 0 for 2. Ground out to the shortstop and the second baseman. Runners on 2 bases, first and second. 0-2 misses away for ball 1. Runner on second is Breckenridge, who reached on a drop third strike and singled over by Jackson Osborne. 2 down. It's a 5-0 lead, so I apologize. It's not a 3-0 game anymore, as that one gets away from Evanston, and all the runners move over. Sorry, I was so used to it being a 3-run game for so long, I forgot about those 2 back in the 6th. So 5-0 as the runners all move over. Runners in scoring position. And you got to get some runs here if you are the Outlaws. Pace. That one gets away from Evanston. The Outlaws will score a run on the play. And Evanston now trails by 4. They don't have time to chip away. They got to get it all back now. Runner moves over to third, and that is Jackson Osborne. No matter what happens in a 3-2 count, these Outlaws have no quit in them, and that is something that we can all be proud of. Pitch outside. No, it catches the outside part of the zone. Gillette wins the state title. The pictures speak for themselves. The Riders win the state title in the C-age range for 2021. Evanston Outlaws will finish second in a miraculous season for the Outlaws. Coming to the tournament and playing up to expectations and playing for a state title.
Can we get both teams to their respective lines for their
We're going to keep it right here for the awards ceremony before we take a break. Your final score, 5-1 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. So now that we know that, the Riders are state champions. But a great performance by the Outlaws, never giving up. And this is a team that Evanston Outlaw fans can be excited about, as they are only C-team players. They have yet to rise through the B ranks and the AA ranks. Matter of fact, 2 of these C-team players are going to be at the AA state tournament with the Outlaws next a week from Monday. So a great performance by the new state champion Gillette Riders, and a great performance by the second place Evanston Outlaws. It's a tough pill to swallow anytime you come so close to winning a state championship or any championship of that matter. But in a few days' time, these boys, parents, coaches will all be able to look back and think, look what we did. We made the run that only 2 teams get to make and represented our town, our community, and our families very well. Well done, boys. As we await the presentation of the awards. Gillette wins game 1 and thus the state title 5-1 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. On the back from a brilliant pitching performance by Kason Loftus. Only gave up 1 hit through 7 innings. A run that scored was not earned. As they get ready to begin the awards ceremony. We're going to keep it right here. Don't want to risk missing the Outlaws getting their hardware, their well-deserved hardware here in Rock Springs at the C State Tournament.
And we would like to give a shout out to the best bat boy of the year, Gunner.
As the Riders, the C team out of Gillette, win the state title. The Outlaws will finish second. Great run through this tournament. A 10-0 and a 14-0 win over Lovell. That 14-0 win against Lovell got them here. Gillette, though, with those fresh arms and the arm of Kason Loftus, was able to do what they needed to do to win the title. Evanston will be bringing home some hardware to Ross Kesterson Field. It's the first time that Ross Kesterson Field will have a new trophy in quite a while. Evanston baseball, Evanston Outlaw baseball is alive and well, and the future looks bright thanks to the showing that these young men made. Again, it's a tough pill to swallow anytime you lose a championship game. But in a few days' time, they'll be able to look back and realize what they did was phenomenal.
We would like to congratulate our 2021
and I know I speak for
C-State
everyone
the Evanston Outlaws.
For my local radio and the town of Evanston that says we are so proud of these young men and what they have accomplished this season. The second place trophy will be awarded momentarily to the Evanston Outlaws. Here comes Nick Small to accept it. And the silver medals to the Outlaws. Understandable disappointment on the faces of the Outlaws, coming so close to that ultimate goal. But they played well in this game. They played well in every game of this tournament. And you know that this is going to make them more hungry to come back and get some more hardware at these state tournaments, whether it be at the B level for some of these boys coming up next, the AA level. This playoff experience is invaluable to a ball player as he moves forward throughout his career. We know that there very well may be fans from both sides watching, so we will keep it right here for the presentation of the state championship trophy and the gold medals to the Gillette Riders. As the Outlaws continue to receive their silver medals. Evanston Outlaw supporters, parents, fans, siblings all down on the chain link off of the first base side, and you can bet when they return back to the dugout, they will get the welcome that they deserve, a loud, rousing welcome, as they did perform beautifully in the state tournament. Come one game short of winning the state title. The Gillette Riders fans all doing the same thing on the chain link on the third base side. Still giving out the silver medals to the Outlaws, and in a minute they will give out that championship trophy as well as the state tournament MVP. Definitely want to stick around to find out who that is. As they wrap up the presentation to the Outlaws. So Gillette fans rejoicing after what's been a great season. Evanston fans a little disappointed, but again, everybody will know and love these boys and appreciate what they have done for the city of Evanston this year, and there's the round of applause that they deserve.
Congratulations, Evanston.
Outlaws will now go to home plate to take a picture. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to keep the ads kind of shrunk down so you can see them, though. See the presentation when we come back. We'll continue our post-game show. Final score on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Gillette 5, Evanston 1. Gillette, your 2021 C state champions, on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaw Baseball on K9 and mylocalradio.com.
The best cement comes from Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. They've been mixing cement for every type of job for generations. Major construction, road and bridge, cement blocks, foundations, sidewalks, curb and gutter, cement steps, septic tanks, and water troughs. No job is too large or too small. Make sure you get the best quality cement available at the best prices. Always get your cement from Ellingford Brothers. Call today. Ellingford Brothers, we know cement. 307-789-1515.
Roads diverged in a wood, and I had just purchased new tires at Plains Tire in Evanston. The trained tire technicians at Plains Tire expertly mounted, balanced, and aligned my new tires, so I was feeling good. While I was there, they changed my oil, checked my brakes, fixed my AC, and made sure my shocks were in tip-top shape. And with their lifetime alignment checks and tire rotations, I was ready to roll. So, thanks to Plains Tire, when two roads diverged in a wood, I took the one less traveled. Plains Tire, 157 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
Signage is a critical part of your business. It helps customers find your front door. Rocky Mountain Sign will provide you with expertly designed signs, LEDs, channel letters, as well as skillfully cut signage using wood, metal, plastic, and other mediums to help your customers find you with high-quality signage. Using the best technology, designs, and installation by Rocky Mountain Sign. Your signage says a lot about your business. Work with the professionals at Rocky Mountain Sign, 243 7th Street in Evanston, Wyoming.
Welcome back to Paul J. WATAHA Complex. The Gillette Riders receiving their gold medals. That is rightfully theirs for winning the state championship. Let's go ahead and go into our Jimmy John's Freaky Fast recap brought to you by Jimmy John's on 113 Front Street in Evanston. We're fast and fresh meat, where they spend 6 hours daily slicing all natural meats and fresh produce for your 30-second sandwich. That's Jimmy John's on 113 Front Street in Evanston. So this one was broken down in one set. Evanston was only able to get one hit against Cason Loftus as he was absolutely dealing and came in ready to go. The Outlaws, though, it was not a bad day for them either. They just could not get the bats going. Defensively, they looked great. I only count 1, 2, 3. Only 4 hits for the Riders. So Gavin Oliver and Davey Webb combined to pitch very, very well. It's a 5-1 lead win for Gillette, and they are your 2021 state champions at the C level. That's your Jimmy John's Freaky Fast recap brought to you by Jimmy John's on 113 Front Street in Evanston, as they're going to present the MVP, and it will be Mason Kubacher out of Gillette, your 2021 state MVP. So Kubacher gets the hardware there, so he'll win the MVP. But anyway, that's your Jimmy John's Freaky Fast recap brought to you by Jimmy John's on 113 Front Street in Evanston. We're fast and fresh meat.
Congratulations, boys.
We're going to step aside. When we come back, we'll have our Dr. McKay Franco Precision Play of the Game. And then we're going to wrap things up from Rock Springs from a great weekend on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaw Baseball on K9 and MyLocalRadio.com.
At Trona Valley Federal Credit Union, we know our members by name and we love working with them face to face. But did you know that members can also handle almost all banking online? Everything from managing your accounts and paying bills to applying for all types of loans. It's simple and we're happy to help you get started. Join Trona Valley Federal Credit Union today. We're a caring partner dedicated to your financial success. TronaValley.com, member NCUA.
America keeps moving, and Auto Farm Chevrolet is here to help you keep rolling. Whether you need a brand new vehicle or service on one you already own, Auto Farm Chevrolet is here to lend a helping hand. Our certified mechanics are knowledgeable, and our sales team takes the time to get to know you and what your needs are. Stop in today, Auto Farm Chevrolet, 624 Front Street, Evanston. Evanston's community-driven dealer.
Time flies, especially when you're having fun. This is Jeremy Rex, manager at T-Bar S in Evanston. It's hard to believe that we've been here almost a year with our new management team and staff. Did you know that you can have your vehicle detailed, your windshield replaced, chip repair done, or get your trailer refinished or rewired at T-Bar S? Of course, we are a full-service collision repair shop, too. You can even change your oil and your brakes. Visit T-Bar S today. Let T-Bar fix your car. 515 County Road, Evanston.
Welcome back to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaw Baseball on K9 and MyLocalRadio.com. We're going to give out our Dr. McKay Franklin Precision Play of the Game, and then we're going to call it a broadcast. Our Dr. McKay Franklin Precision Play of the Game, of course, brought to you by Dr. McKay Franklin Precision Dentistry for the whole family. Call 307-789-8910 for your appointment today. And our Dr. McKay Franco Precision Play of the Game is going to go to Evanston Outlaws catcher Jackson Osborne. With 2 down in the 7th, the Outlaws needed something to give themselves a base runner. He laces a hit in between the shortstop and the third baseman. Evanston will go on to score a run because of that. And that is your Dr. McKay Franco Precision Play of the Game, brought to you by Dr. McKay Franco Precision Dentistry for the whole family. Call 307-789-8910 for your appointment today. Well, for all you Evanston Outlaw baseball fans, we are not done yet. We got a lot of baseball this week. It all starts tomorrow when the Outlaws at the AA level, the big league club, I guess you could say, the varsity club, will take on the Jackson Giants in games that have huge implications in the West. In Teton County at Jackson Giants Field in Jackson, Wyoming. First pitch at 2 o'clock for Game 1. Game 2 scheduled for 4:30 and pregame at 1:45. That's going to do it for our broadcast of the 2021 C State Tournament. The Evanston Outlaws fall to Gillette in Game 1 of the state finals. 5-1, and that gives the title to Gillette. Great season by the Evanston Outlaws C team. They made a heck of a run and something that they should be proud of. That's going to do it for our broadcast. I'm ELAN saying we'll see you next time the ball flies. Thank you so much, and take care. We'll see you in Jackson tomorrow.
This broadcast has been a wholly owned production of MyLocalRadio.com and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, no portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Old West Media Incorporated. Special thanks to Executive Producer Val Cook, Office Manager Kayleen Anderson, Sales Manager Julie Burley, and Production Assistant Alyssa McDaniel. And a big thank you to our fine sponsors. Thank you for tuning in to the First Bank of Wyoming broadcast. For archive games, talk shows, and interviews, visit MyLocalRadio.com. Like and follow My Local Radio Sports on Facebook and Twitter to stay up to date with all things local athletics.